Hiya. I gonna do a video because Toto and I did a journey last night, and I wanted to share. It's regarding Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton and clones and 5G and virus, Bill Gates. So so prior to the journey, Toto asked the question: was Donald Trump a Trojan horse? And was there anything that's going on that we're not seeing at the minute? Anything that's a bit dodgy that we're not seeing? So anyway, I travelled and I went to Donald Trump and looked at his intentions. Now, his intentions for the American people is amazing. It's ace. He wants the best for the American people and not even just Americans, for the consciousness at large. And although he's been hammered, I mean, that man, what I saw, the pressure of the dark elite are really, really, like, they're just surrounding him, and he's like really trying really hard to keep himself afloat in it all. Next to him was Hillary Clinton. Now, I saw Hillary a few journeys ago, and I was like, God, that woman's a virus. And then really looking into her, there is no consciousness in this woman whatsoever. She is a representation of the Matrix. She is the machine. Which goes into her. But there's many like her, I'm sure. I know George Soros is one of them. So there's no consciousness in her. And she has clones. I saw that she has many, many clones. So when a body starts to glitch and stuff, there's another body there to take over. Really weird stuff. Really, really weird. And she hates Donald Trump, which is also a really, really good sign, because she is the representation of the Matrix. So the reason she hates Donald Trump so much is because he's done so much. The amount that I saw last night brought tears to my eyes, because he doesn't get any thanks for it, because the American people don't know, because it's all stuff that's been done in the background that he can't talk about. So basically, when I asked why she hated Donald Trump so much, I ended up going down into this underground city inside Earth, and there was money being pumped into creating cities inside Earth, inside Gaia. Lots of money being pumped, and he pulled the plug on that. He's pulled the plug on contracts to Mars, contracts to the moon. There's a place in Australia which I went to a couple of years ago. Consciously I went, and it's called Pine Gap, and it's a horrendous place. It's on Australian soil, but it's been run by Americans, and they're basically creating weapons from outside Earth life, so ET life, stealing them, kidnapping them, experimenting on these ETs, these beings, and creating weapons from their biology to use on Earth and to other planets. And he has cut the funding of that by 70%, and he's working on the other 30%. He has a lot of Congress. He's done a lot of good stuff. It was like, wow. I mean, I'm not into politics or anything, but I was like, wow, this is a really good guy. What came out is that Hillary has tried to kill him many times and has not succeeded. And because she can't succeed, she's going to do everything in her power to collapse the American economy. I don't know why, but that's one of the things. She's also responsible for one of the people responsible for the coronavirus, creating the whole thing that's going on at the minute. She's actually she's connected to Bill Gates, who created and who has created the vaccine, and so not a nice lady. And however, there is someone next to Donald Trump that shouldn't be trusted. Now, there is a Trojan horse, and it's someone connected to Donald Trump, and he shouldn't trust him. He doesn't see it, but this guy that stands next to him is connected to Bill Gates and Hilary. Yeah. Also, Hilary has organised natural disasters to happen, well, unnatural disasters to happen, just weather like volcanoes and a tsunami, to help topple America. She can make it look like they're natural, but then unnatural. But yeah, looking at this last night and started to, with the help of Guy, dismantle the technology around this. What else? I was speaking to a gentleman this morning, and I was looking at the machine. So consciousness is actually in a machine matrix. It's like egg shaped, and above the collective now is just AI technology. It's like a blanket of AI technology, and in this reality, it reflects as 5G. And what 5G is going to do is make a lot of people very sick, physically sick, and they're going to blame it on the virus. So just make you aware of that. Also, what I saw is that the whole crap that's going on at the minute and imprisoning everybody and the rules and regulations is their last line of defense. They're actually losing the game. But we as human race need to stand up. Once we stand up, it's game over. But I think it's, Gaia said she was hoping that 1.5 years that humanity will stand up, wake up, and say no more. So the stuff that's going on at the minute is not going to disappear in a couple of months' time or 6 months' time. It's going to go on and on and on until humanity takes their power back. Yeah. And lots of healing is going to happen. People are going to have to go through lots of healing and wake up, and mass awakening is going to happen in this reality. So all the awakened people need to be there for the people waking up, and also work on their own shit and release all the trauma and insecurities and get their masculine and feminine working in harmony with each other. So it's going to be a bumpy time, but I believe that all is going to be okay. I believe in humanity, or we wouldn't be here, would we? But I'm not going there. So, okay. I'm going to go now. Thanks for listening. You take care. Bye.